How's it going, folks? Salty here. Just gonna do a quick little commentary for my very hard 1cc of Battle Traverse. This is something I've been grinding for about a month now. So this was a Dojin shmup released in 2015 by a developer under the name of Notmark. No one knows exactly who made this game, other than that name, but this, if you can just already tell by the visuals here and the bullet patterns, definitely not his first game. This guy has worked on something in his past, but very much cave inspired. In fact, I'd go as far as to say it's pretty much like if Ketsui and Pro Gear had a baby. The influences are very, very strong. And there's some direct references I'll point out as well, particularly the Ketsui. So you have an option of 3 separate shot types in this game. I like the fast and straight firing one, this guy you see here, just because I tend to value speed in my horizontal bullet hells. But the wide shot might be the best overall, just as far as damage goes, coverage. And the third one is mainly for scoring. First level's not too bad. I'm just basically building up that gem counter you see there in the lower left, and then cashing those in with a lock shot. First boss is pretty simple. You got a few destructible parts you can cancel some bullets with for some extra score. But this is mainly a survival run. This pattern here is kind of a safe spot on the very back there if you work your way forward. But yeah, very simple. You can trigger like an extra pattern on that guy for a bigger cancel, but this is mainly just for survival. Wasn't trying to push the score too much. I had quite a few runs ending on the last boss, so at this point I was just very determined to just get the clear. Stage 2 is pretty much just routing with a straight shot, kill all the enemies right as they spawn. Building up that counter in the lower left. So for there I wanted to make sure I'm on the bottom, just so I can take care of those Zakos before they flood the screen too much. And this mid-boss can be a little bit tricky on its next pattern if you get caught in its little flower pattern you're about to see. As long as you just don't get caught in there and tap your way down, you're okay. This is the first part the game starts scrolling upwards. Which, if you're not used to playing something like Pro Gear, can be a little distracting at first. So I was actually a little off route there. You don't have to get caught in the bottom there, but I unfortunately did and just microed my way through. This game was a little bit more of a mental wall for me than a lot of my recent clears. That self-doubt was creeping in a little bit at the end here, but just, you know, kept at it, kept doing runs. And definitely paid off. Alright, we're coming up on the Stage 2 boss. This guy will probably be the bane of all of your runs if you're ever doing playing this game above normal mode, as it's, for some reason, I believe harder than the Stage 3 and 4 boss. Shoutouts to Jamers for showing me this little safe spot on the bottom there. And that bomb right there was actually planned, so that pattern, it's dodgeable, but it is infuriating getting hit by it, or resetting runs because you got hit on that pattern, so I just planned bomb there. This one, if you're just in the bottom there, you can just dodge through it, no issue. If it goes to the top, it can be a little tricky depending on RNG and where the boss placement is. That pattern there I just bombed, not planned. If you're on like the very bottom or the top there, it's very easy to dodge, but I just wanted to get this over with, so I was, I felt mildly uncomfortable. I'm just spamming bombs. As you do get plenty. Get an extra one every stage, and then three per life. This first part, I'm just making sure I'm on the top so I can just kind of go up and down, kill all the Zaka before they can really shoot or cover the screen much at all. Got a little Zaka rush here, so I just make sure I'm on the top and just slowly tap dodge down the screen, just string the pattern. And we're gonna have a one of the first bigger enemies coming up, which are more bark than bite. Just make sure I'm on the top, and then just kind of tap my way down with it, and it's very, very easy. Alright, coming up on the Stage 3 mid-boss here. This is how you get one of only 2 stage extends in the game. And how you do so is that you destroy all the parts on this guy before you actually destroy that middle part that kind of looks like a toilet seat. So we still have to take care of that turret on top. And then those turrets and a little section on the right. And for very hard mode, this next pattern coming up is actually easier than the hard mode. So I think that's just a little grace given by the dev. We got another vertically scrolled section coming up. gonna just have their spawns memorized, so I just in position for right when they appear. Take them out with my rapid shot. We're gonna have another one of those big enemies coming in. Definitely just try to focus it as much as possible before I hit fill the screen much. And I'm just in position to get ready for another one of those. And this boss is actually kind of fun. Just misdirect this pattern up at first, and just kind of tap down. This pattern, you only have to dodge that first part, and as long as you're on the bottom, it won't hit you. And this pattern in particular is very easy, but I definitely want to make sure that I'm actually doing damage to the center, as the patterns that throw after it can be a little tricky. If you don't kill it in time. So I actually messed up there. That pattern is literally just a like tap, 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 up and down, tap, 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 up and down. Yeah, pretty much rinse and repeat. 3 taps up, 3 taps down. But I'm really getting ready for that pattern to end so I can get to the right of the screen as fast as possible. As you don't want to dodge the shit on the left. Just don't even bother. Just get to the right, all you have to worry about is the red bullets. So that was the second score extend there. This is when the nerves actually starts to kick in a little bit for me. Because I'm no miss second to last stage, still got a bomb. And I believe it almost gets the better of me. Yep, right there. Stupid mistake, but just have to, push through. Don't let a single mistake increase your mental rank. So I'm trying to speed kill this guy as fast as possible before it crushes me. So I want to make sure those two bigger enemies were dead, and then immediately get on top with a lock shot. The more aggressive you are with the dangerous stuff in the game, the quicker you take care of them, the easier time you'll have. So here I'm just going to try to stream this little Zaka rush until I see a gap, but I miss it and just bomb for safety. So here we have the not Katsui Stage 3 mid-boss. No stage extend. This guy's fun, he's shooting like homing missiles at you. Unfortunately, kind of get caught there. That's just slowly tapping up. I was throwing off just a little bit here as I didn't realize my options were not locked on at first. And I actually get my ass saved here by a Zako spawn right there. So a little Zako ship canceled bullets as soon as they were about to hit me. Right on the left. Almost had a heart attack right there. That was all luck. So I'm getting ready to do this little Zaka rush. Let's get to the top, slowly tap my way down. Got another one of those bigger enemies coming up, so I'm just going to make sure I'm level with it so I can get as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. And in this section, I'm just going to try to be as far forward on the screen as possible, just so I can let my my options do their work with their lock-on. I am mentally already preparing myself to take a death on this guy, as I do have 2 planned bombs on him, and unfortunately I only have 1 going into it, so... I am already making notes of the my resources at the moment for the final stage. So this pattern's fully static, just push through 3 times, and then stay back for the last 2. And unfortunately, that one juked me. So that would be planned bomb number 1, just for safety. Reference to a Ketsui pattern right here. And this one is 100% a planned bomb. This is probably one of the most difficult patterns in the game. I just dodge it as long as it's safe, and then I just use the bomb, it's free. There's a little sign right there that says safety first, and that is definitely the mindset you want here for Stage 5, as it is quite a brutal stage. And I'm really making sure to try to knife out as much of the Zako as possible. Mess up there, unfortunately. Have to use a bomb. But take care of the Zako on the bottom before I take care of the bigger stuff, just so they don't snipe me. So this section, I'm trying to kill the ones on the left with my options as soon as they appear before they can even shoot. Do that twice, I push forward. Kill the rest. Make sure I'm on the bottom, work my way up. And killing the little boat these guys are carrying before killing the actual ship and not using a bomb will give you the second stage extend. Kind of similar to Pro Gears. And this guy made me, out of all the bosses in this game, this guy makes me the most nervous. Some of these patterns are nasty. So I unfocused there, just used my speed to actually clear that. And actually should have done that upcoming instead I get walled there. And here, I'm just spamming my bombs. Maybe didn't have to use a bomb here on this pattern, but at this point, heart rate's up, nerves are up, just playing for safety. I knew I can dodge this one, so I just hold my cool, save my bomb for this final one. Just trying to focus myself as soon as that boss is dying for the final stretch of the game. I find, like, if you have a little space to take a breather, taking a nice deep breath or two can actually really help control the nerves. Just grounding yourself. Left one of those little medium-sized ships alive, and that kind of threw me off there. That would ideally be a little further out, taking care of those missile tanks. Then we got the Roomba Rush, probably the hardest section in the game, which I just plan bombs for. This guy's a planned bomb, and I believe I used 2 here. You can dodge this. Nope. I used the bomb as soon as it died, so that was a waste of a bomb. I was too nervous. Which I usually should have a bomb there as well. Now, if you ever played Ketsui, you might recognize this is the Panzer, complete with homing options. And now onto the last boss. At this point, I'm actually not nervous, feeling pretty confident, as I've had to run through this guy probably like 4 or 5 times in training mode right before this run. I have mental note on my resources. So this is a funny safe spot. You can just sit right there in the middle of where the pattern comes out. Right in that little turbine. It'll be fine. But I know I need at least 2 bombs for the final pattern. Yeah, it's just tap dodging diagonally. Getting ready to misdirect this pattern downwards. Just tapping up. Kind of mess up there. And just get in position on this kind of a safe spot. Very, very sketchy safe spot. And I know I don't have to dodge this pattern that much because I used the bomb. But if you don't, you're gonna have to. Just realized I went through a wave of bullets there. That was all luck. that is a planned bomb. I've never actually dodged that. And I'm just dodging this as long as I can until I know I can use one bomb, so. Same here, I need to use 2 bombs, so I just dodge that first pattern, use my bomb, and that's it. 1 CC. Using literally all of my resources. But yeah, this one was quite the mental wall for me, just because of that stage 5 and the last boss knowing I actually needed resources. Uh, just a matter of nerves. But really glad I was able to pull that off this morning. And yeah, if you like what you saw with this game, there are uh, quite a few different difficulty modes. There's an easy mode, a normal mode, and a hard mode below this. So there are definitely easier versions of this game you can play, and I'd highly recommend picking it up. I believe it's only available on DLsite, but definitely worth the money. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of a ramble commentary. Just trying something different. Anyways, see you folks later.